Wednesday's review. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And even this pony is happy that she is being steamed because she is a lot cleaner for it and a lot healthier. So until next Wednesday, see you next time. Goodbye.
Get up. Hurry. See, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Hurry.
Like and subscribe our channel.
This video is not intended for minors. This video is intended for adults 18 and above. Anything you see in this video, do not attempt or do not try at home without adult supervision if you are under the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, still use caution and common sense. Thank you. The products you see in this video are not sponsored. They're products that I've bought myself and used and found them to be likable. So I'm sharing them with you in case you want to buy the product and use it yourself. Thank you. Today's Wednesday review. Today's Wednesday review is going to be the steam cleaner. This is a large steam cleaner and it is not expensive. You can order the steam cleaner from lazada.com.ph for around 1,800 to 2,000 pesos. If you get it in a retail store, it's going to be, I've seen these things in retail stores, 6,000 to 10,000 or more. They rip people off and con people. What this is for is for steaming pretty much anything you want to steam. This here is the reservoir right here that holds the water. You take this out and it has a thing in here to stop the water from coming out even when it's full. You remove this cap, put water in it, put the cap back on, and you can see it has a spring in there. That's what stops the water from coming out when you lift it up. You put the reservoir back in here, but you always want to make sure this is clean when you put this back in. And you put it back in like that. This here is the control switch. You can turn it backwards or you can go forwards with it. I always put it on the highest setting unless I'm doing clothes, which clothes I never really do clothes with this thing, but I have once or twice. You can use always something else for that. I put it on the highest setting. Now when you steam, you want to make sure that this hose is not crimped in any way whatsoever. So when you use this, and the steam is starting to come out now, it has a hanger that you can put clothes on, so you can steam clothes if you want. Like if you want to steam clothes, you just put the clothes on there. See, the steam's coming out right now, and you steam the clothes and it takes out the wrinkles in the clothes. Of course I can take out wrinkles like this because the way I'm holding it. I'm just demonstrating. I'm not going to go all out with the hanging it up. But the main thing, I'm going to put it on the floor for right now so I can stretch this hose, because the hose gets where it's not stretched, then the steam don't come out. You can steam stuffed animals that your children play with, or even when you buy them. You buy a new stuffed animal, you don't know who's been holding it in the store. So you can steam it. Get in all these little parts where germs can hide and steam it and kill all the germs on it. Big toys, little toys, it don't matter. Big ones. You can even use it on plastic toys. The big one here, like Peppa Pig.
It won't melt the plastic toy?
Won't melt the plastic. But if you linger on anything too long with this kind of heat, it could damage it. But just rubbing over it. And if you rub this, like this, over it, and then move it, you can feel how hot that is. It feels like it's hot enough to burn. almost. So you want to get up in here, all these places. This thing's going to go through this dress. You don't have to go up under it. And clean up Peppa Pig really good. So hello, Peppa Pig. Hello. Steam up Peppa Pig. But the main reason I bought this was for household items. The bedroom. Steam your pillows like this. When you steam your pillows or your bed, you want to go in a session like this. That way you can get it all like this, and then over, and then like this, or up, and like this. But you don't want to do, you don't want to go like here, zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. You don't want to do this, because if you do this and zigzag all over the place, you're going to miss spots like that. You want to do this in such a way where you won't miss any spots. Now this thing will kill germs. This does not clean anything. This kills the germs that cause odor. And it kills bacteria. It kills microscopic bugs. It kills things that live in your pillow. It kills things that live in your bed. When you wake up in the morning, you're itchy. You've got red spots on you. You don't sleep good. I think $50 around. I know shipping costs one. This one cost me $1.8, but with the shipping and handling, it was about $2.3, $2.4 like that. And these things are well worth buying. I mean, if you've got money to waste on a bunch of nonsense things, a bunch of vices. I mean, stop. What I'm saying is stop wasting your money on vices and nonsense, and put your money into something worthwhile. Put your money into something worth having, into worth doing. Don't put your money into nonsense. When you buy something, put your money into something that's going to give back to you instead of just take from it. And then you can easily have things like this. You don't waste your money. Now these things also can be used, like say this is your kitchen counter, and you've been chopping chicken, things like that, laying eggs on it, salmonella poisoning, all that stuff. So you can use this steam cleaner to steam your kitchen pot. Clean your kitchen pot, steam it. And you see that this leaves behind a little bit of water because it's steam. That's what steam is, boiling water. So even when you do your bed, your pillows are going to become a little bit wet, but not enough to be a problem, just a little bit. So buying one of these is very well worth the money. It is also something else that will promote your health, your better way of living. Use it on your sofa, which is supposed to be cleaning your sofa anyway. Anything that's fabric. So say you can't find a fabric cleaner, which is really hard to do here in the Philippines. Can't do it. You can order one, but if you don't want to order a cleaner, you could boil water, put it in a bucket, rub it over your cloth and your fabric on your sofa, whatever you have, even your bed, and then get a wet, dry vacuum cleaner and suck it back up, and then clean it that way, and then still steam it, because you want to keep your environment clean, especially if it's made of fabric. So these are very good to have, very easy to operate, and like I say, this one was ordered. I've had it about 3 years. I've never had any problems with it. Just keep it clean, maintain it. Don't crimp your hose when you're using it. If you crimp your hose when you're using it, it can make funky gurgly sounds, and water can actually start coming out of this and with the steam, and in big drops, because you're choking it out. And this gets hot when you use it. That's why it's wrapped in a fabric. And also when you store it, you don't want to completely empty out your reservoir. Leave a little bit of water in there. But when you reuse it, always check it to make sure that there's no gelling of the water, no stagnation of the water. If there is, clean it. The reason you want to leave a little bit of water in here is because there are seals and things down in here that you don't want to get dried. It comes dry because it's new. But once you wet it, you don't want it to get dry again, because if you wet it, they're made to expand a little bit and lock in. And if you dry it out, it can actually shrink. And then when you re-wet it, it won't expand the same way ever again. So some people, when they buy something like this, they'll completely empty the water out, and then it gets to where it don't want to work good anymore or work at all anymore, and then wonder, well, what happened? Because you dried your seals out and they shrank, and then when you re-wet them, they didn't seal back the proper way again, and they won't. Then you have to have that replaced. It's a big problem, big hassle. Just keep them wet, and it's good for your health, good for your home. Makes your house smell a lot better. Use it on your curtains. Use it on anything. And that has been
Bye.
goodbye.